How you doing, chooms? I'm so glad you're here, because this is the episode where we finally clear up the rest of the side hustles and gigs here, and we're gonna finish up by helping out the us cracks here. And at the end of this episode, I'm gonna cut after the events, after whatever ending you choose, so I can show you some of the stuff that's unlocked there. All the endings, I'm gonna dedicate an episode for each ending, and been thinking about it, and I think the best way to do it is I'm gonna start from the worst ending, leading up to what I feel is the game's true canon ending. That's my opinion, and my personal characters, my personal V's canon ending. So yeah, let's do it. So I'm up north here, so yeah, let's just knock this out. And of course, gotta call up our girl, Olivia. Oh. Oh, I love it. That's so freaking nuts. Lydia don't take shit from nobody. Oh, guys, thank you for joining me. I'm so happy. I'm glad you're here. Hope you're having a great day. This is us. Okay, so GPS is telling us to go this way. Hey there, having a squat. Here we go. Come on. What am I doing? Let's just do this. Let's do this.
Don't do this.
I got your back, man. Oh, I'm too late. You saw me, did ya? Hey, where you going? One more. One more. I shot her through this thing. Pretty chill for a guy that's witnessing murder. Okay, here's the case. Crafting spec penetrator. Some money. Okay, so we no longer need loot, guys. This is a good thing. NCPD emergency number. All dispatchers currently busy. 7 missed calls to NCPD emergency number. Erne Cortez. Christ, they're beating my boy. Please help. They're gonna kill him. Help. Send someone. Please help. They'll kill him. He's dead. Alright, let's go. Next up. Yeah, we just knocking these boys out. Let's get that one. And I think we just have one more car to buy. This is us right here. Alright, let's just take him out with the my smart gun. Let's just clear him out. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. Anybody else? That's it? Okay. Got his helmet. Conversation with Wesley. What does Wesley have to say? Wesley, hacked the Beamer's comp. Got proof he's feeding gonks to Jae-yoon. Let it go. Everyone already knows. Just nobody talks about it. Think you can figure out why? They call those people ups. Unreal people. I know. I'll get some scratch off and meet with them. So I have proof and that I want to cut in exchange for keeping it quiet. Anything cuts me in, I bring it all to Eternal. Great idea. Could just toss a rope on a nice sturdy branch, stick your neck in it, and see how it swings. Hey, come on. You don't go after your own. He and I are both cops. What an idiot. Okay. Man, we blowing through this, boys. Alright. Let's go over here. Lydia's face is in the wrong way and she doesn't even care. Watch this. Yes. Lydia runs these streets. Just for fun, let's use Overwatch. I never use Overwatch. It's nice and upgrade and everything. Look at this, still has the animation. Okay, let's go right here. They don't suspect a thing. Okay, they did.
¡Órale, prepárate, culera!
Stick it up. Thanks. You trying to flank me? Look at this guy, thinking he's all clever. I like this song. It's a good song. I see you. You're dead. You're all dead. Okay. There's overpowered and there's like godlike. Job's done. Carlos Rubio. Choom's name is Jade Knight, right? Yeah. And what are we supposed to do with him? Beat him up? Nah. I'd like a more permanent solution. Got it. Fucker wants to steal my role. My role. Don't worry about it, Tim. His career's over. Wouldn't call what that talentless hack had a career. Jude Knight is an overrated honey-baked ham of an actor. Ook. Oh no, that's okay. Tim, just one more question, yeah? Would you sign my Bushido X poster? Sure, no problem. Thanks, Choom. My kids love you. We'll give you a discount on that night guide. Nah, I don't need a discount. I got daddies. Whatever you say, Choom. So Tim Kelly, it's a famous actor that was in Bushido X. That warrants a better examination, I think. Slaughterhouse Veggie. Okay, maybe there's nothing special here. Did I kill these guys? No, this is who they killed. This must have been who they killed. So this guy famous or something? I don't know. Okay, let's go. Alright, now what? Let's buy this car, then check out this gig. It's only 35 grand. I think that's the last car we need. She's over here. Look at this tank. Now that's a mobster's car if I've ever seen one. Alright, mobster car. Nice to... Hey! That was cool. Let me go back in there. I just think it's awesome you can see V inside the car. Alright. Alright, let's go check out that gig now. Yeah, we knocking them out, boys. Oh, that's just right there. I don't have to get in the car. It's right there.
He fucked up. You gotta pick him out.
Ah, mierda. He's my Choom, though.
Exactly.
Pablo, come on.
Let's look up this quest. It's a gig. It's right here, Lord, give it away. Gig type, search and recovery, retrieve the military car purchased by the Nomads. A group of Nomads decided to run side bids in Night City and bought a stolen military SUV from the Valentinos. This happened on my turf, but unfortunately they forgot to ask me for help because they didn't want to cut in a fixer. The Valentinos took the idiots, slammed their heads against the pavement and told them to fuck off. The Nomads just want to get what they paid for. The right way this time, through a fixer. The rep Dakota called me and I promised her I would help. The SUV ended up in the Valentinos garage in Wellsprings. You need to get it back. Getting back at the Valentinos is a part of the gig. You let me handle it. Oh.
So I gotta do it now?
So we're not killing the Valentinos?
I don't need you. It's just... Okay, fine.
Good.
So am I supposed to be all stealth-like?
Alright. You got to
Okay.
tomorrow.
So we'll use a very stealthy short circuit. We'll just take them all out. Anybody else? Got a camera up here. Oh, I turned it on. Alright. I should probably ping. I see you. Come on, stand still for me. Come on, baby girl. There you go. Not too many. She disappeared. Oh, there she is. Wait, you think you see something? You see nothing. You too. Yeah, I could totally beat this game with nothing but short circuit. Oh, that's that camera, and it's on. No, it's...
Shit, I like
Okay. So all we need to do is steal the car. Okay, so it looks like I could do something with this door. Open. Open sesame. Ooh, it's like magic. So much going on here. Alright, I see you. Zap. Another camera here. Turn the camera off. Okay. So far so good. Alright, enter the SUV. The SUV's right there. Oh no, there's bodies in front of it. That's like the best speed bump in the game. Oh, hopefully I can run them over. Okay, I could. It's all good. We did it! Wants me to go this way. Okay, let's go this way. Oh no, be careful. Let's go up the stairs. Alright, so the GPS is obviously not... I don't know. Let's just go with it. Why not? Alright, cool. That should make Padre happy. I didn't kill nobody except for the people I ran over. Too bad I can't turn on the sirens. Turn on the lights, you know. Alright, so we're gonna deliver this here. So these are my people, so can I talk to them?
Yo, me.
Aldecado, how you doing? Hey, what's the vehicle for?
Why do you need the rig?
Like I care.
Fucking love that Corpo Chic.
Wait, seriously?
Who guards the border?
Okay.
Well, Militech.
Now connect the dots.
Okay, smuggling and all that maybe. Lucky you're
How
alive.
were you thinking? Solo making an exchange with the Valentinos?
I wasn't alone.
Well, what happened?
The motherfucker set a trap. That's what happened. Fucking Tinos.
And this surprises you.
Man, whatever. I'm out of here. Worst trip to the city ever.
You know, good doing business with you. Step out the yellow. Okay. Look at this ride. I don't know if it's cool or weird. Okay, let's get out of here. Do 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 do.
Sublime work there, as the record counter. The nomads are grateful for your help. Contract closed.
Cool. Level up. Yeah, when CD Projekt Red finally releases like some story DLC for this game, I'm gonna play through a third playthrough. But I don't think I'm gonna actually up the level cap because there's overpowered and then there's just like a walk to the park, you know. Okay. Alright, so where are we? We're just right over here. Alright, let's grab this and we'll just curve around. Sounds good. It's only 100 meters away. We'll hoof it. I think this time I'm gonna use my Azura. Yeah, let's pull out. No, that's not it. There we are. I love this gun so much. It's so overpowered. Alright, let's get this guy. Oh, okay, so you can kind of choose. Like, you can go with the head or the back. So that's a headshot. Slow reload time. That's two. Here comes three.
Fuck your rotting corpse!
I shot right into that. What a noob.
Squeeze the bitch dry!
Oh, that didn't kill him. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Oh, my aching parts. That's just too slow.
Pay!
That's a headshot.
This ain't good!
Let's move up.
Ice her!
Are they flanking me? That's a grenade. I think there's people up top. Ow. Feeling paranoid for some reason. And then we're done! I thought we were done. Okay, we're not done. Wow, he just took it.
Watch and learn!
Wow, he's a tough bastard. Alright, let's pull out this one. And there's another one.
Got you now!
Got someone behind me. Nice flanking. I think I'm done. Everybody dead? Nope. Get out of here with that. Wow, there's a lot of guys here. Is this just a crime in progress?
Okay, no point hiding.
This seems way more substantial than a crime in progress. I took him out. They just keep coming. Look at the carnage that be wrought. Alright, I want to see what this legendary thing is over here. I didn't kill any androids, so it's going to be a weapon or something. What do you got on you, big boy? Crafting spec, Ying Long. Cool. New shard. Alright, chooms. Gig's gonna take some work. Gotta deliver some juice to a few actors. Thing is, you know how they are. Nobody can know they're using, so call around, find some normal looking chooms, and call in a favor. Buzz me when you find the right peeps to transport the juice. So they're selling like steroids and stuff to actors. So this was a little bit more substantial than your average little NCPD side hustle. Huh. Cool. Just gonna take a quick peek on these guys. You never know. Yeah. I don't need to loot any of this. Alright, cool. I like the idea of full gameplay rebalance, how you can upgrade any. Hey, it's Pan Am. I have to tell you something, but if you tell anything, another living soul, I will hunt you down to the ends of the earth. Understood? So, you know that new song from Us Cracks, the one with Carrie Uridine? I normally don't listen to that kind of music, but shit, every time it plays on the radio, I start humming along. You should check it out. Well, it's funny you should mention that. The collab between Carrie and Us Cracks was kind of because of me. Surely you jest. But seriously? Come off it. You're not fooling anyone. How would you even know Carrie Uridine? Well, I do just happen to be one of Night City's finest mercs. All that's thanks to my chip. I'll have to... Let's go with the happier one. Well, I do just happen to be one of Night City's finest mercs. Is it really so hard to believe that I'd get gigs from rocker boys? But for real, I do promise to tell you the whole story one day. I've never met a real rock star. What's he like? I remember hearing somewhere that he wanted to kill himself, end his career with a bang. Well, that's not completely untrue. For someone who wouldn't be caught dead listening to... Yeah, I think this is the funnier one. For someone who would be caught dead listening to Laser Pop, you sure do know your gossip. If you ask me, all that talk about Carrie being suicidal and depressed was just typical Scream Sheet Scott talk. He's a little whacked in the head, sure, but he's fine otherwise. A real Nova character, too. Dust Cracks girls were also a treasure to behold. I'm glad they kissed and made up in the end. Believe me, it wasn't easy. Is that it? That's it. I love that additional stuff, man, with patch 1.5 and the text. That's so cool, man. That really makes me want to play as Mel V again to see what dialogue options open up with Pan Am. Okay, cool. What am I doing? Alright, so we cleared that out. Okay, let's take out this Cyber Psycho. 200 meters this way, okay. I'm gonna hoof it. I'm not getting like a GPS read for some reason. I'm gonna guess I gotta go this way. That's weird, why is my GPS? Alright. I don't need no GPS. Setting Seaside Cafe. Did I already get this briefing from Regina? I guess I did, because she's not calling me. Find a cyber site, go. There's like people out here. Okay, so we're gonna find the cyber psycho.
She's lost her mind!
Hey, there's John.
Finger on the trigger.
Causes us temperature. Oh, cyber malfunction. Whoa! Oh god, she jumped up here, and she's fast. Cyber malfunction. Run! Whoa! Does she have a gun? What's with her? She does have a gun.
They will kill you!
Too easy. I really hope I don't have to loot her because I'm not sure I can get to her. Yeah, I can. I can get, maybe. Yeah, I can get to her. That's pretty cool though. I want to loot her. Yeah, I'm so overpowered. Yeah, I don't advise you guys going above level 50. Overture, health booster, message to Dao Hoon. My dear sister, the time of revenge in the white light of frost-white chrome and contempt has come. When you wake in the cold fluorescent light, remember how you humiliated me at my wedding, how I became the laughingstock in Night City thanks to you and your stud prank, Mr. Stud Prank. I hope you enjoy my revenge, as I've chosen the most hideous implants from Jig's nastiest reproducts to make a few adjustments to your oh-so-beautiful body. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention, I'm getting married again. My future husband needs no introduction because he's your fiancé after all. You know him so well. That's right, Kenny. But don't worry about him. I doubt he'll spot the difference. He's never been too observant, that one. I really hope you enjoyed the craftsmanship and effort I poured into your new shell. It's the perfect match for the monster inside you. And I'm sorry to do this, but you're not welcome to the wedding. I'd hate to scare off my friends and guests, or even Kenny. I'll be sure to send you some stills taken from the outside, your favorite restaurant, so you can always know what your life might have looked like. Stay strong, sis, and stay away from mirrors. Your favorite sister, Lynn. Is this Lynn? No, this is Dao. Oh, so she received this letter from her sister and she went psycho. Damn. Oh god. I walked over her and she died. Okay, Regina's not gonna be happy about that. Alright, let's find out what's going on here. So there's a camera. Corpse appearance, a buff man in a cheap suit. Equipped with the cheap basic cyberware, there was likely security on set. This is a set. Oh, yeah, it's obviously a set. So they were filming a wedding. Captain Spec. Message to Lynn. Is this Lynn? I forgot the names. Face identified to that of her assailant. No, the other name was Dao. So this is Lynn. This is the person who sent the letter. Okay. I accidentally used my Sandevistan. It's okay. My dearest Lynn, I heard you've been worrying about security at the wedding. Well, put it out of your mind. As one of our biggest stars, you know that your comfort and peace of mind is our top security. I would never ever let your sister ruin your big day. I'll see to it myself. You have my word, your safety comes first, and that will never change, even if you lost your looks, your talent, never, no matter what. Besides, Dao is in a coma and will only wake up once you and Kenny are out, sipping watermelon mojitos on the beach. So shut up, don't worry, or you'll get fine lines. Remember, your skin needs time to recover after the transplant. Here's always, Celine. I think she kind of deserved it. Killed while posing for this. 45 bucks. Alright, so I'm still looking for information. Casual clothes, no makeup, not camera ready, likely cameraman or other crew. Production set, top-notch video. Equivalent more movie set than photo shoot? Movie set? This one is here at Chrome. Huh. Look at the yellow box in the mini map. That's a weird shape, isn't it? So obviously something over here. Not to mention there's blood bleeding over here. Oh look, more stuff. Sandevistan MK3. Saigon Sisters treatment. The scene opens with a close-up on Kenny and Lynn posing for wedding pictures by a seaside cafe. Cyan logo visible in the background, slight blurring but still legible. Scene shot against the sun with a slight glow and lens flare. Typical lively wedding music plays in the background while the wedding guest conversations are a dull roar, punctuated with a loud laugh and cheerful shouts. Sudden change of mood, the music shifts to something more ominous, while the sound of a motorboat engine roars louder, obviously approaching at high speed. The next scene is overcast. A motorboat reaches the shore. Camera pan in on the figure on the motorboat. It's a terrifying double of Lynn, borged out, and with a face contorted to pain and rage. It's Lynn's sister, Dao. Dao angrily confronts her sister, accusing her of putting her into a coma by spiking her wine, then installing the worst combat implants in her while she was unconscious. What? Dao lifts her arms and reveals implants. The implants, a couple party lights glint and dance on the chrome forearms. Lynn's face turns to stone in terror, and the music soars in a dramatic crescendo. Close up on Katie's confused face. His eyes darting from one sister to the other. Dao hurls herself at her sister, but security steps in at the last moment, and they all tumble into the waves. The final scene of this season comes to an end with a loud splash. End scene. Okay, so that was a script. I see. So Dao, being the method actor that she is, lost her humanity and believed in the reality of the imaginary and killed everybody. Oh dear, dear. Alright, let's text her, Gina. Okay, got some bad news. Turns out there's no happy ending for your favorite TV show. Our psycho reality star is dead, flicking you the deets. Sucks pretty damn hard you couldn't save her. I stepped on her and she died. What can I say? Maybe if she could have separated the real world... separated the real world from her TV life, we would have stood a better chance of helping her. Sadly for her, she didn't just die a TV death this time. Get a load of this. It wasn't an actual wedding. It was supposed to be an episode for your favorite TV show, Saigon Sisters. Spoilers incoming. The plan was to pit both sisters against each other by chipping one with faulty implants and putting her in a coma, not from a allergic reaction, but with legit poison. In the meantime, the other sister gets plastic surgery to look like the sister in a coma so she can marry the latter's fiance. How whacked is that? Except the coma sister woke up too soon, forgot she was on a TV show, and clearly didn't like her new implants. A fact she made known at the wedding reception with a performance no one would forget. Okay, reality show. At least for the ones that managed to escape. First she took care of her sister, then the husband, and finally the whole TV crew. That's when guts really hit the fan. I thought Maelstrom was fucked up, but showbiz takes a cake this time. You're right, it's a reality TV show. Watson Horror doesn't even compare. Is that it? I think that's it. Okay. Alright. What a dreary day. Alright. Let's move on, guys. So let's hit this Cyber Psycho and move across here. Yeah, it's so overpowered that Cyber Psychos just don't even stand a chance. Okay. It's right over there. It's a little far. Let's hop in Lydia. Alright, you're not Lydia. I don't want you. There's Lydia. Whoa. Stupid man. Oh, that's what you get. Whoa, what happened here? Hey, we can park right here. Find a psycho. Regina. V, a few Zeta Tech corpos walked into an auto shop. The punchline, none came back out. When you figure out why. Got noises coming from an auto shop. Sound like a series of explosions. My take, either the roof collapsed or someone's gone cyber psycho. Alright. I could just disarm these. Isn't that cool? Ah! I guess I should keep a lookout, right? I'm just having too much fun disarming this stuff. Whoa! Holy crap. Kind of want to approach from the top. I see you. Let's breach. That was easy. Is that him? Yeah, that's him. Cyber Psycho thing says so. Overload. What am I overloading? Oh! That was the mine. Okay. Is that word malfunction? Okay. Short circuit. Still trying to reveal position. Contagion. He sees me. Alright. Stick your head up. Caston Phillips. Ow. Yo! Alright, let's not step on him this time. Stop, don't do it. Alright, let this be a warning to anyone thinking about buying this shop. Don't be fooled by the fantastic location or top shelf equipment, because guess what? None of it will be yours, even after you sign whatever agreement the corps give you. What, you surprised? Well, so was I. I shouldn't have been, though. It was right there in front of my eyes, in black and white. I didn't want to waste my time reading some complicated agreement with more twists than that Apple novel by certain Virginia. I also didn't bother doing my research, or else I would have found out the shop changed hands 3 times already this year. And the previous owners disappeared without a trace. Except their debts, that is. All I can say is I've dealt with my share of gangs looking for protection money or one-time heists, but nobody, and I mean nobody, has ever fucked me over quite like the suits of Zetatech. So I've got only one answer for them. A wrench to the face and a vice for the fingers. So he was being extorted, muscled, and he sort of lost it. Alright, let's search the area and collect some information. And disarm some stuff, because I like disarming stuff. It's fun. Is this one? Ah! How? Why did you die? I did nothing! Foreclosure notice and money. Let's take this. Due to the failure to uphold the terms of agreement number that, and the failure to respond to the letter of demand for outstanding payment number that, in accordance with paragraph that of the aforementioned agreement, the real property shall become the property of Zetatech within 2 days of receipt of this document. This decision is not subject to appeal. So it sounds like there's like a corporal scam going. Yeah, so this place was foreclosed 3 times before this guy. Alright, that's not enough. Gotta find more information. Okay. Can't open that. What about this one? No. Who's this? Unresponsive. Here's another corpo. Shut your face. Oh, there's like an icon. I guess it's the laptop here. Messages. License? What license? Hey, I got a cease and desist from Zetatech. They say I'm using that lift in my shop without a license? What is that? I bought the whole shop from them. Spent my life savings on it. They want to get me again because of some license? Could you check and see if they made a mistake somewhere? And what sort of eddies are we talking about here? Gaston. I contacted Zetatech on your behalf, and it does seem that the equipment in the shop was not included in the deed. You bought the shop building, 4 walls, the floor and ceiling, that's it. I asked about the price of the tech, but they're unable to give an estimate because the shop, which it's located, has been bought out. What? But I'm the one who bought it out. Think I would know, so what do we do now? Now they have to buy it back from you, and since prices have fallen in the air, you stand to lose a fair amount, but then we have priority to buy it back. And if we want to speed up the process, we could give them an offer right now to purchase the shop and equipment along with a loan approval for whatever is needed to cover the difference. That's the good news. Bad news is the equipment costs about double the shop itself. Oh, man. Yeah, no wonder this guy went nuts. Fine, I don't know. Go ahead and file that loan application so I don't lose my chance. Then I'll think it over some more. Besides, what's a shop without equipment? I can't even work without it. Alright, Gaston, it's alright. I just need your signature and you can reopen. Great, thanks for your help. It's hard to deal with this all by myself. I'm going back to work, finally. Need someone to watch your back. Penis nanogel scam alert. Alright, so that was what we were looking for. Regina. And this is the last Cyber Psycho. Our shop owner was on a rampage. I had to take him down. No, I didn't. The way corps here gobble up small businesses, it's almost painful to watch. Before they even clock what's happening, the owners are locked out of their own premises. And slapped with a colossal debt, then they bust their asses for the court from morning to midnight to make ends meet. Looks like this one preferred to take his own life than give up the one place that was his. See how quickly the American dream can turn into an American nightmare? Yeah, man. Guess that's that. Okay. We're done here now. Alright. Coming down to the last two things here, then we're gonna do the us cracks. Just want to make sure I'm not missing nothing. And after this gig, I should be getting like a prize from Padre for completing all the hustles. All the gigs. Alright, let's get this. Kappas. Quite windy. We're getting athletics experience again. That's cool. Alright, now we'll go up here. Assault in progress. So I guess I'm going up here. Whoa, what happened? I guess I hit that barbed wire. So it's down there. Alright, we got ne'er-do-well number 1. You're good in position, huh? Looks like trauma team over here. And that's that. Flashlight mod, I love it. Okay. Jorge, Ron, you wanna down an AV? So it's true what they say about mega buildings, all packed in there so tight you're losing it? Jorge, we need meds. People are sick, you know, we need the meds. Thought the Valentinos help people, normal people. Madge, please cut the damsel in distress shit. Then help us. How the hell you even know the AV's got the meds? Neighbor's son is one of the those computer nerds. You all out of your goddamn minds, you know, Netrunner. You hacking trauma team? Dunno, kid clicked on some stuff, said it's good as ours. Y'all are messed up, seriously crazy. Come on, help us. Whole South Block will thank you guys. I know you got the firepower to bring that AV down. You can do it. Who told you that? Neighbor's son again? Fine, we'll help. But I don't want Eddie's. I want access to that boy wonder of yours. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Oh man, this is like a Robin Hood type of situation that I interrupted. I'm the bad guy here. Oh well. Some stylish guys too. Okay. Our final objective, and then we're gonna go help us cracks. And yeah, I don't think I'm like forgetting anything, right? Unless there's like some secret mission I don't know about. You guys will let me know, right? If I'm missing something, forgetting something, you let me know, right? Let's go do this. Then we should get something from Padre. The hell, V, you can make that jump. Just sitting in the rain, huh? One of those days. Okay, so GPS is all weird again. Put the gun away, V. Oh, it's down there. That's why.
V, this time I needed to restore the natural balance in this city. A Valentino dropped the cop and has gone unpunished. You can change that. If you find out who's covering for the gangster, I'll pay extra. Spec attached.
Why does he care? Neutralized Jose Luis. A few weeks ago, a police officer was shot dead. Same old story. Some Valentino kids got into a scrap with the badges. The fatal piece of lead was shot by a ganger named Jose Luis. The investigation was dropped, and officers from the local precinct were told to back off. Pretty interesting turn of events, wouldn't you say? Jose must have had some friends in high places. Well, here's the deal. One of the officers wants Jose to be brought to justice, which is where you come in. If you happen to find out who's protecting the Valentino, I'll throw in extra. Okay. So he cares because he's being paid to care. And if we jump off of here, I think I'll die. Is there a safe way to jump down? Not that I'm seeing. Okay. Ooh, still too high. So we gotta go up here. Okay, I'm like... Oh, no. Gotta go this way. Gotta go down. That makes more sense. Okay, here we go. Look both ways before crossing the street, kids. Alright, here we go. Alright, so this is gonna be stealthy-like. Which means, system shock. Or short circuit. I keep forgetting. Alright. Come on. Get a line of sight. There we go. Let's breach. Oh no. Still pulled it off. Okay. Okay, they're breached. So we're just gonna short circuit everybody. This isn't necessarily stealth anyway, it's just find information. I think a short circuit only run would be fun. I don't know, maybe get boring. Hey, why aren't you registering? Missed. Missed. Missed again. Okay, forget that. Let me hack you! Alright, there we go. Camera. That's a sniper. That was a sniper. Go in here. See if we can find anything in here. Alright, Gonzalo Rivera's funeral. That must have been a cop. A friend of many years fell in battle during a shootout with the NCP pigs. Gonzalo Rivera, he was like a brother to us. If you want to pay your respects, not like it's a fucking choice, go to the La Catrina funeral home. Praise to be to Santa Muerte. And remember, she gives life as she takes life. I think we interrupted this. Need your help? Dear Good Samaritan, you've been attacked. Okay. So that's why they killed the cop, I think. Where's the bad guys?
¿Qué mierda?
Where are you? Let's control the camera. When's the last time we did that? Zap. Anybody else? Alright, that's it. Yeah. Now let's turn it off. There's another one. Toro. Goodbye, Toro. I'm gonna put my gun away. I don't need no gun. Check it out. What are you doing here? Discount Keanu? Get out of here. Gonna get through this door. Oh yeah. Hello. I see you. Is that our boy? Rashan John Baptiste. You're dead. Well, not dead, just out. That's just a gangoon. Hello. Oh, don't stand up. Nobody here? What's that?
Who would have thought?
Well, either they're planning a costume party, or they're gearing up for a different sort of party.
That's
I'm
Militech stuff.
intrigued in either case.
There's a door over here.
God grant me the patience to track down that puta.
Can
What's
you
this?
spot the two things that don't match?
Give up.
Hint 1, Militech. Hint
Lord,
2,
lead my
Valentino's.
Interesting. Plot thickens. So we can find information here. That's the funeral thing again. Saved my life. No. Let's go through this door. Okay, let's go up. Is that Gonzalo? Got an update. Neutralize Jose. Alright, he's gonna be the only one we kill. Headshot. Goodbye. Now let's find out why the cops let him go.
Lord, lead my gaze.
Oh, here's our archive conversation right here. Let's see. Alright, Jose Luis, can't right now. What's up? Roberto, that caregiver never showed up. I'm here alone. Ese pinche puta. I'll send one of the boys to help you. No, I need you. I can't. Abuelito. Abulito. I have to stay put. Please just come. I can't even stand up. And I had an accident. I don't want them to see. I really can't. I'll send someone you can trust. Don't worry. It happens. Fuck this. No, and stop saying shit like that to every single caregiver. Maybe then we won't have this problem. Alright, that's not what we're looking for. Maybe in his laptop. Let's see. Last warning. This is it. Jose, our patience has its limits. We paid your bill because we already invested in you, and investments need returns, but you're not untouchable. You fuck up again, you get another gonk shootout. Instead of our help, you'll get a rope around your neck. Remember, Arasaka pays for solving problems and punishes for creating new ones. Oh, and stay close to the hollow. We'll call you soon and tell you exactly how you're gonna attack our facility. What? Remember that people need to die and that you have to use the Militech equipment we give you. To the media, has to look like a Militech squad attacked in our facility. That's it. Oh, so he got involved in a conspiracy. All right, let's get out of here. All right, I forgot how I got here. Here we go.
God grant me the patience to track down
Okay,
that puta.
we can't leave this one dude. Where you at? There you are. Ah, much better. Have a nice day. All right, let's go. Yes. Oh. Okay. That's last of Padre. Uh-oh. Let's back up.
It's V. Took care of Jose.
Nice work. Really, really nice work. Did you learn who busted him out after he killed that badge?
Arasaka.
Arasaka.
Arasaka. You're telling me a mega corp was involved in the killing of some ordinary beat cop?
Yep.
Joffrey's death was an accident. Jose was covered for another reason.
I'm still listening.
He and his crew were hired to launch a full-blown assault on an Arasaka facility, and do it using Militech equipment.
Attacking Arasaka. On Arasaka's behalf. Shit. You need to get out of there.
I could stay, try to find out more.
Seeing as I'm already here, I could stick around, try to find out more.
Won't find nothing you don't already know. Location's already blown.
Well, you know more than you're telling.
You know more than you're telling. Spill.
I'm just speculating here, but
Out with it.
there's a good chance that Arasaka's looking to pick a serious fight with Militech. Maybe even all-out war.
And? Jose's hit was meant to be their excuse? Kinda slim, don't you think?
It's not just Jose. I've heard of other cases. Same MO. This runs deep, V.
Wow. But why war?
But why war? You're still picking up pieces from the last one.
No bigger smokescreen than war. Maybe they need the attention of something else.
Not sure I even want to know. You, Padre?
Not this time, no. Not my board, not my game. See you around, V.
Yeah, be seeing you.
Man, so many possibilities for DLC here, man. Playing as Arasaka or Militech or even one of the gangs. So freaking cool. Alright, your bonus is ready to collect. I have one more favor to ask. Let's forget this ever happened. Get closed. Alright, let's go collect our reward. It's 150 meters this way. And then he should give us our closing gift. Ugh. Yeah, that's that. Alright guys, that is it. That is it. So let's have another look around. Okay, yeah, looks like dust cracking is the last thing here. Let's look at dynamic, you never know. Yeah, I think that's it. Until Padre calls us up to come pick up the whatever his thing is. Alright, so let's head up north. There it is. If thou wouldst get a friend, prove him first, and be not hasty to credit him. You were tested many times and did not breach my trust fee. Not only that, but you managed to complete all of my contracts and helped Haywood in the process, which is why Haywood will now help you. There's something I want you to have. It's waiting for you in your stash. Take care, V. Which reminds me, let's go ahead and craft one of each of these things here. So we already have this. We don't have that. Craft one of everything. We already have Overwatch, 05. And we're going to dump all of this into the stash. Bloody Maria, that's already in the stash. Carnage 2 for that matter, right? I don't know. Uh-oh, out of components. Unity. Ah, that's probably not going to be anything. Bayako's already in the stash. Okay, cool. What the hell is this? You're not Lydia. I don't want to drive you. So after we finish Dust Cracks, we're gonna head to the apartment and check out. Actually, I'm not putting away something I don't want to put away. All right, cool. And we'll collect our reward after the Dust Cracks thing, because what I also want to do is get the iguana thing sorted out. I'm actually pretty excited for this mission. I didn't do this my last playthrough. I didn't even know it existed. Oh wow, it's been forever since we were in Kabuki. It's got a special place in my heart. Okay, this is us, so go to the meeting spot and wait for Blue Moon. Random epic. Crafting spec armadillo. Alright, let's go and wait. So we're gonna find a crazy fan. Hey, there she is.
You're here. Awesome. So listen up. In a second, I'm gonna get up and walk a little, okay? When I call you, you'll start following me. But don't get too close, okay? We can't spook our guy. Keep your eyes peeled for anyone lurking around.
Okay.
Watching me, spying on me from above. Whatever. Anything creepy like that.
Okay. Sure thing. I like her in the civilian clothes. She looks good. Her eyes are so weird, though.
Got it. Okay. Here goes. Red Menace is keeping an extra lookout from a vantage point high up. Wish me luck.
Okay.
Okay, you can go.
Okay, make sure the stalker isn't lurking on any level of Kabuki Roundabout. Where the hell is she? Oh, she's down there.
Rip your eyes out.
I have no idea what to look for here.
Crusty old geezers.
Who's this? Mauler. Unstalker and don't let Blue Moon get hurt. But ne'er do wells over here. Better save. She's just gonna walk right through them? Oh god.
Looks like Carrie was totally wrong about you.
What happened? Did I mess up the mission? Okay. Find the stalker and don't let Blue Moon.
Change the fucking track, will ya? What I tell you? That's her. Blue Moon.
Bullshit. She's way too fast.
For yourself.
In your face.
Oh, okay. I wasn't supposed to kill them.
Hey, Pillow Face an amazing song.
I know.
I don't know who I'm looking for. On any level, huh?
Hey, sorry, could I get a picture with you? I'm a huge fan.
Sure. What's your name?
Cool.
Green Cloud?
So is she Japanese or pretending to be Japanese?
Thank you so much.
I could talk to her?
Nice nickname. Green Cloud.
Sweet kid.
Thanks.
GC for short.
This
That's how you sign
alley's
your letters,
perfect for
right?
an ambush. Keep an eye out.
Thunderstalker. Stay where you are.
Oh, okay. Be careful.
I found her.
Remember, no killing, please.
Defeat the stalker.
Let me know when the coast is...
Okay. This is so weird. Alright, we're not gonna kill her, we're gonna short circuit her. Did I kill her? She's not dead, right? Find evidence we got the right person. Marge, still a Blue Moon.
Blue Moon? I've got her.
Did you say her? Huh. Well, there's a twist. I'm heading there right now.
You're already here. I want to read her diary. Crazy diary. Okay. Man, this is so goofy. Blue Moon got out of bed. Blue Moon in bathroom, taking a shower, eats breakfast, coffee, toast, tiancha. On the computer with personal trainer, watching TV with PF. I don't know what that is. Leaves house in the store. Oh wow, her whole schedule. Okay. Next to the stalker. Okay, we're here. Let me move that for you.
How'd you know?
She was acting weird. Turned out she was also packing iron and pictures of you. With your eyes cut out.
Pretty solid evidence, wouldn't you say?
Oh my god, V! Thank you so much.
Don't mention it. It's what I was paid to do.
Girl like that, I would have thought. What do we do now?
Maybe we better leave it to the badges. Kill the stalker, optional. Tell Blue Moon that the stalker should go to prison, optional. Decide the stalker's fate. Okay, so I could either kill her or do that. Alright, maybe we'd better leave it to the
Wait
badges.
till the badges get here.
But what about when they let her out? Or she escapes?
Then you give me another call.
Okay, you're right. Thank you for everything. I'll transfer your Eddie soon. Promise.
Go get a stiff drink. Cool your nerves. Take care, Blue Moon.
Hey, V. Haven't heard of any cyber psycho attacks lately. I think it's time we put an end to our little arrangement. Drop on by sometime. We'll catch up in person.
Okay. Now how do I drop this body? I don't know how to drop her. I'm not getting... Oh, there it is. Q. Alright, so now what does she say?
Now that that's over, you okay?
I knew you'd come through. You're amazing.
That's cool, man. So... She said Red Menace was on standby? But I guess we don't interact with her, huh? I don't know where she is. I don't know. Alright, cool. So that's cool. Alright, now, last thing we have... Oh, no, we could talk to Regina. Regina, yeah. Okay, so now, it's just whoever I call. Just anyone just comes. Alright, come on now. There's Lydia. Blue Moon, money sent. Cool. How much you give me? Blue Moon, I saw you standing alone. I missed my turn. I'm glitching out again. Let's just roll with it. Okay, a little delay with the money. Okay, this is us. There's the money. Give me $1,000. I know before, if you didn't kill any of the Cyber Psycho, she gave you a legendary. Oh no! Which means that legendary probably has a display, so I'm gonna have an empty spot probably in my stash. Oh well. Hey Reggie.
V.
What's the situation with Cyber Psychosis research?
Just that I appreciate the effort you put in. You've given most cyber psychos a second chance. And I know it wasn't easy. Some of the cyber psychotic have started therapy. Even if they can't be saved, at least maybe we'll learn more about the disease. Because I refuse to believe it's just some kind of cyberware overload. Who knows? Maybe I'll learn enough to write a piece on it. But anyway, the reward is yours.
Oh, cool. I still get it.
Thanks.
And 25 grand. Do I get it? Yes! Okay, so it's pants. I thought it was a weapon. Verity Tactical Armor Weave pants. And yeah, 2 legendaries. That's cool. Alright, so let's look at the map again. Oh my god, guys. How empty is this? This is crazy. God, I just can't help it. I'm forgetting something. Alright, guys. Now we're going to go back home. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, the stash. God bless this mess. Alright, let's go. Yes. And we're going to see if we can get that iguana egg to hatch. River Ward. Sat for a spill in the water tower yesterday. You know the one. Couldn't stop thinking about last time. Us up there, that view. Never thought I was the puppy love type, but here we are. Ah, good times. No, wait, the best times. If you could... Let's be nice. This is alternate reality be after all. I'm glad you feel the same. I've been buried in this city. Yeah, for so long. It feels like with you, I finally dug my out. Filled my lungs with fresh air for the first time. Does that make sense? It's such a strange, new, wonderful feeling. I can't even describe it. Say, you ever think about your roots? What, do I need to dye my hair? Where you come from? Oh, okay. Where you going and all that? Just thinking how my parents didn't, and now I know so little about my ancestors. Try to connect with other people of the Pomo tribe here and see, but they're either all gone or they're like me and Josh. Oh, he's like Native American or something. Lost and detached. Heard there is a strong community in NorCal, but I don't know, maybe someday. Come from a world of cash grabs and power struggles. Not much else there is to think on. Yeah, Corpo V. Yeah, why dwell on what's not yours anymore? Never was. It's about where you choose to put down your own roots and who to build a life from. That's you and me, River. We're one tribe now. God damn it, V, I love you. Still can't believe the lucky bastard I am to have you. Okay, I need to call Judy. Wait a minute. What's with this rogue thing? What's this? Rogue messages. My drivers are... Okay. I doubt Judy's gonna have anything new to say, though, right? Hey, Judy!
I was just thinking of you. And before you ask, no, you weren't wearing clothes.
Nothing special, same old story. I'd rather hear about you.
Nothing new. And it seems like with patch 1.5, they didn't introduce a whole lot new content with Judy. Wonder why that is. Alright.
It was nice catching up.
I'm right here, V. Call me anytime.
Maybe we should go to her apartment. Yeah, we're just right here. Let's go to her apartment first. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything, you know? There she is. Anything new here? Hey, lady.
I was just thinking of you. And before you ask, no, you weren't wearing clothes.
Nothing special, same old story. I'd rather hear about you.
You're so cute.
If I wasn't always on the move, you and I could spend more time together. Enjoy life.
Quality over quantity, V. Just focus on tying up all your loose ends. Then you and I are leaving this city once and for all.
Nothing new.
Let's talk for a little while longer. Before I have to Delta somewhere.
For you, I've got all day.
Yeah, nothing new. That's disappointing. Maybe, maybe there's more endgame stuff, like, you know, after credit stuff. I don't know. Alright, let's go to the apartment. Okay, so first let's see if the iguana hatched. You son of a bitch egg. Alright, let's collect our reward. Okay, what is the reward? Oh, maybe this is it. Seraph. Yeah, it was Seraph. Alright, cool. Let's check it out, I guess. Not that I'll use it. Oh, I can't pull the gun out here. Fancy. I think Jackie would have loved this gun. Alright, let's put it back in the stash. Got these loose guns. Alright. So my display, I'm missing... Oh, wait a minute. Let's put all my weapons in here. Okay, so I'm missing one. Oh, I'm missing a lot. I have no idea what I'm missing. Looks like another sniper rifle, shotgun. Damn, I have no idea even where to begin to look. Alright, let's get my weapons back. Okay, so to get this egg to hatch, I'm just gonna start time skipping now. I hate doing that in this game because that's sort of against what the story's about, right? Because V's got a ticking clock in her head, so skipping days like this doesn't make sense. But I want to get this stupid iguana out of the way. All right, let's skip, I guess a week at a time. 7 days at a time. Finally! Oh my god, that took forever, dude.
Fuck. I don't believe it.
That's so cool. What are you even looking at, John? Come on, check him out. He's so cool. He's Neo Cutie.
Who would have thought?
Yeah. So scaly. That took forever, guys. I'm gonna pet him again.
I'll give you a minute.
What, John? That's so awesome. John's just kind of... Where's my cat? Aw. Let's pet the cat. They won't let me pet the cat. That's dumb. Man. But they're going again. Oh god, that was quite the endeavor, guys. That took me like, I want to say 70 in-game days. Oh, bloody hell. Okay, cool. So all that's left is meet with Hanako at Embers. Unless I'm forgetting something. But I don't think I am. Alright, let's go. Wow, this is the beginning of the end of a really long road, it seems. Blue Moon? What's up, girl? Thanks again, seriously, you have no idea how good it feels to leave the house and not have to look over your shoulder every 2 seconds. You're amazing! Hey, just doing my thing. I'm forever in your debt. Just hook up me and Judy and Pan Am, you know, some free concert tickets or whatever. That could be cool. Some crazy girls night out. Okay. So, off to Embers, man. Wow. Carry your dime. Hey, how's it going? On the streets of NC? Hey, you could say that. A lot of stuff's been happening. We're like trying to survive. Yeah, a lot of stuff's been happening even without you. Nothing to say there, Carrie. Oh, there you go. Yeah, whatever. I'm stringing together some fresh tunes. Okay, more like thinking about some fresh tunes. Keep your fingers crossed. That's cool. I like Carrie. Okay, this is us. Oh boy. Embers. Man, this environment is amazing. Point of no return. You reached a point of no return. When you enter the restaurant, you'll be locked out of all unfinished side jobs and other activities like gigs until all your main jobs are complete. If you have any unfinished business, settle it before meeting with Hanako. It's nice that they give me a heads up. Nothing to say to me? No, just a respectful bow. I appreciate that. Let's go. Oh no.
God, I feel sick. Don't like this at all. This porcelain bitch is the worst kind of news.
I know. I'll be careful, buddy.
I know. I'll be careful.
Not exactly one of your strong suits. Listen, first sign of trouble, we Delta.
Understood. I like that John cares. That's cool, man. Look at this fancy bastard. Okay. I can't wait till universal translators become a thing.
Emptied the place. Shit.
Man, this place is fancy as hell. Tinted windows. Comfortable mood lighting. Hey there, you.
Excellent. You have come.
Corpo. Okay, thank you for meeting me.
Thanks for meeting me.
I don't know if John liked that.
Of course, V. And I thank you. Before we discuss details, I feel I owe you an explanation. I must tell you why I changed my mind and wish to help.
Weren't sure of anything. If you could trust me. If Yorinobu'd killed your father. No?
I knew. From the start.
You knew?
All the board members knew. Not one soul even slightly interested in the matter believed in the poisoning. Details were disparate, inconsistent.
Wow. Yeah, you didn't do anything about it. Why didn't you?
You knew, but didn't do a thing about it? Why? Suddenly sprout a conscience just yesterday?
My father had flaws. I know this. I harbor no illusions about it. When a foe needed removal, my father ordered it without a thought to mercy. A way of being Yorinobu could not abide. But to my father, ends ever justified means. Saburo Arasaka has always valued just one thing. Do you know what it is?
Probably power, right?
Power.
Family. Our family. I was to be its heart, to uphold life, ensure continuity, stability, never to oppose it.
Huh. Guess Yorinobu's instructions were a little different?
Yorinobu raised his hand against our father, but he is an Arasaka. He is family. I do not expect you to understand. I wish you merely to know I do not oppose my brother willingly, that it is difficult.
Now that I think about it, when Yorinobu strangled Saburo, Saburo like reached up and touched Yorinobu's face.
Well, then?
Wow. Okay, you didn't say why you changed your mind.
Mm-hmm. He's your brother. It's been hard, it'll be hard. Let's say I get that. But what changed your mind?
We received a warning during the parade. Security protocols were violated. The first doubts sprouted then. They grew yet greater in your hideout when my brother's assault group arrived not to rescue, but to kill.
Yorinobu was just plain willing to sacrifice you.
My father was right about my brother. He never cared for us. I was brought up to be the heart of the family. It is time for the Arasakas to listen to their heart. It will bring justice. Did you bring Soul Killer, as we agreed you would?
Finger on the trigger, don't say a word.
Something got you spooked there, lady?
Seem on edge? Something got you spooked?
I don't know. 3 times now that AB has flown by.
Think someone might have tailed you?
We must not get distracted. Did you bring Soul Killer?
Do you take me for a fool?
Take me for a fool? Think I'd fall for that? Got plans to walk out of here alive.
Had I any ill intentions, I would have chosen a side far more discreet than this. We are here because I know how to save your life.
Really?
I can lead you to Mikoshi.
Meaning, Mikoshi don't exist in real space.
Yet its access points do, and one is very near.
Where?
Here in Night City, beneath Arasaka Tower.
We ought to leave. Right now.
Alright, we will, John, but I want to hear this.
Wanna leave.
What gave you that idea?
Quit butting in so I can hear her out.
This is gonna be a disaster.
Sit. We have little time.
Very well, got my attention. Go on, and you'll help me in exchange for... Yeah. Why are you helping me?
And you'll help me in exchange for...
My brother.
You catch a whiff of that? Smells like shit. Careful not to step in it.
He must be made to take responsibility for his deeds.
Oh, let's have a drink. Did John serve that? I don't know where that came from. Okay. Oh, responsibility, huh? Yeah, you want to avenge your father, don't you?
Sounds like you want to avenge dead old dad.
I want the Arasaka Corporation to know the truth.
How you plan to do this?
Yorinobu.
花子様、そろそろご自宅にお戻りいただいて。
すぐに済むわ。Yorinobu will soon call a meeting of the board. Representatives of all factions are expected to attend. The perfect moment for them to learn the circumstances of my father's death. I will get you into this meeting, and you will testify against my brother.
Testify. Listen, mind if I'm straight with you?
Help me get rid of Yorinobu. I will help you get rid of the construct.
Wow, okay, if it works, you take the throne.
Let's assume it works. Then what? You take the Arasaka throne?
Where would you get that idea?
Figured it as a given. Besides, Takamura said you were supposed to step in for Yorinobu here in Night City.
Everyone must know their place, V. That is a fact my brother has never understood. I know my place, and I have no wish to change it.
Well, I know my place too, apparently.
Know my place too. Know exactly where I came from. Maybe, once it's all said and done, I'll find my way back there.
Perhaps. If you can prove your value.
Jesus, I'm gonna fucking puke.
So?
Sounds risky.
Want me to throw Yorinobu under the bus in front of Arasaka top brass? Call me crazy, but that sounds like fucking suicide.
This I know. And that is why we will take all the necessary precautions.
Like, such as?
You will see.
Alright, I gotta think about this.
Offers intriguing. Need to think about it.
Naturally. But think quickly. Yorinobu is on high alert after the parade. He may harbor suspicions.
We're getting the fuck out of here.
Are you well?
Yeah, it's just,
You are bleeding.
Oh dear.
Fuck.
It seems you are running out of time. Don't delay. Make your decision.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
I'll think it over.
You could use some air. Right now.
He says, smoking a cigarette. Let's go, guys. Oh no! Not good. That's what I get for waiting so long to get that stupid iguana egg to hatch. Oh, we gotta go. Ugh.
I warned you.
What are you doing?
Shit could be hours from it now, V. And you can't stand on your own 2 feet. Well, I'm good to go. Body listens to me. See what I'm getting at?
Yeah, you want to be in the driver's seat.
Of course I can see. Want me to hand over the keys?
I want to save your life. Pop some pseudo-endotrizine, scooch, and let me get behind the wheel. I'll get us to fucking Mikoshi.
Uh-huh. Oh, exactly.
Without that porcelain cunt's help, that's for damn sure.
Don't stand a chance without help.
Right about that. But that's why I'll bring Rogue. She's not rusted through just yet. Plus, she owes me.
Maybe she'd have stuck her neck out for you a half a century ago. But now, I don't see it.
I'll convince her. After all, we know a thing or two about ops like this. We'll blast our way into Saka Tower, just like we did back in the day. Then find the way inside Mikoshi. It's our only chance.
Oh god, what about Pan Am? She wanted to help too.
What about Pan Am? She offered help.
Listen up, V. Those guys are trailer tuggers. An assault on Arasaka's just not another convoy to jack. You already tried this with amateurs. Both know how that ended.
And you tried it with pros. Didn't end any fucking better.
You don't want those people involved. Their lives on the line, possibly on your conscience. Our one hope is sitting at the afterlife right now, and her name is Rogue.
I still got Hanako's offer to consider.
Hanako's offer's on the table.
You didn't like that.
I'm sorry. Whose?
Oh god, the crap. She actually has power. Could be our ticket.
Our ticket, huh? Okay, I see your angle. You think working with the corpo cunt is gonna sweeten the deal? Well, let me tell you something. The corpo kleptocracy is not an option. Rogue and I will handle this, just like we used to.
I don't think it actually matters what you choose here. Yeah, I don't know. I gotta think it through, buddy.
I need more time. Need to...
Don't you get it? Time is something we are fresh out of.
Gotta stop you, dickhead. What's your scheme? This is my body. I make the...
Not this time.
Johnny!
Jesus, look at you. Can't even... Great, you checking out again?
Oof. Oh, this game is so amazing.
Am I...
No, it's not what you think. Not yet, anyway.
Easy there. Don't move just yet.
Vic.
Vic.
You're in pain, I know. Delirious when you arrived, so I had to dose you with beta-haloperidol. But light oversensitivity is a good sign. Means your optic nerves aren't damaged.
Oh man, my head feels like it's gonna explode, Vic.
My head.
Almost done stabilizing the biochip.
No, feels like...
Someone's using your head as a knife block?
Oh man, how'd I get here?
How... How'd I get here?
Dragged yourself here, beat to hell and back. Gave Misty a hell of a fright. Then you shoved my patient at the time off the table and demanded you be treated immediately.
Tell him it was your guardian angel.
Huh?
I wasn't completely myself.
Yeah, I know. And that's a bit worrying.
Though, what's the diagnosis, Vic? No sugarcoating.
Just give it to me straight, Vic.
You've come to a critical juncture.
Oh, music's so
Try
awesome.
sitting up, carefully.
Alright, I think I got some feeling back.
I'll try. Think I'm getting some feeling back.
Just slowly.
At least I didn't get my pants dirty.
Another victory for the history books.
What's the story, Morning Glory? You got something to say, man, say it.
If you got something to say, Vic, just say it.
How much longer is this going to go on?
You tell me.
Looking at you, not long at all.
There's Misty.
Next attack, you won't be able to crawl back here. You'll flatline in some back alley.
Like
This is your
person.
last chance to take matters into your own hands. Understand?
Okay, what options do I have?
Yeah, I know. Thoughts on where to start?
Jesus, again. Do I have to spell it out?
Yes, Dad, please.
It's in your hands, not mine, and not those of that thing in your head. Now, see that setup over there?
Yeah? What about it?
You'll find a last dose of pseudo-endotrizin there. A gift from Misty. Want to give in to the voices in your head? Go ahead. Take a puff. Go silent. Get out. Or find another way. End things on your own terms. Got a little present for me over there too. Blockers. Manage to walk those few yards to the table. The rest will be up to you and you alone.
You heard him. We've got one last chance. I'm taking the wheel. Endotrizine, Rogue, Sokka Tower.
Oh, we know what he
Only
wants to
way
do.
this is gonna work.
Alright, man, I need to think about it.
Enough, Johnny. I gotta think about it. Need to stretch your noodle? Fine.
Just
not in this basement.
V, Christ, you're talking out loud.
Out loud? What?
Just go fix this thing.
Think I can do it.
Whatever you decide. Let's make sure to get out of here first.
Sounds like a plan, man. Let's talk to Vic. Say, fight you're watching. Who won? Thanks for everything, Vic.
Can't thank you enough for all you've done, Vic.
Only wish I could have done more. Go on now. I want to close up. Take the meds and do what you gotta do, V.
Thanks, Vic. I will. And you hang in there, too.
Good luck, kid.
He really is the closest thing that V has to a dad. Here's Misty.
Hey, V, I heard. Well, your thoughts?
You heard that,
Shouldn't
huh?
have had to. Sorry about that.
No need to be. I know what's going on. And I know it won't be easy. For either of you. If you don't want to decide here, I know a much better place.
Alright, let's go.
Sure, lead the way. Why is this spot special?
I took Jackie there once. It's not far.
Jackie? What's he got to do with any of this?
You'll see. Come on.
I miss Jackie. You want me to get this?
Top
I got
floor. He had the same glum face.
Who, Jack?
This is it, Chica. I'm done for.
Doesn't sound like the Jackie I knew.
That was a long time ago. His mom had just found out he'd signed up with the Valentinos. Trust me. Senora Wells on one shoulder, your gang Chumbas on the other. No choice can ever seem right.
Mm-hmm.
Life wasn't easy for my Jackie, but he found the courage to bet on himself. After I brought him here.
I love Misty. She's awesome.
Ah, that's more like it. Air.
See that?
Yeah, it's a great view.
I come here when I need to get away. Be alone with my thoughts.
She's on to something. Ought to sit, mull through some shit yourself.
The meat time? Hard? Nah. Thanks, Misty.
Thanks, Misty. You were right. Choice spot.
So, what'd Jack decide here?
So what? What did Jackie decide up here?
Oh, you know. Gonna be a legend in this city.
Sounds like Jackie, alright.
And I'm gonna leave you alone now.
Alright, Misty, thank you.
Take your time.
Fucking scared me, know that? Thought you were on your way out.
No, still here.
For now. You know, should call anyone you want to say goodbye to.
Worst case scenario. Not what you expect.
No. But whatever you decide, risk's gonna be high. If things don't go our way. Just fucking do it. Anyone you gotta talk to, now's the time. Pills can wait.
I can call River and Judy. Can I call both? I'm gonna call Judy.
Judy.
Yeah. Even I've grown to like her.
What's not to like?
She ought to know that. Hey, Judy.
Oh, hey, V. What's cracking?
Time we, went swimming.
A lot of fun, wasn't it?
What you said, then. about what you sensed in me.
Death.
High time I faced it.
High time I faced it. Can't be sure it'll work, but I gotta try.
Listen, whatever it is you're gonna try, just be careful, okay? I'm here waiting.
Thanks. Do my best. Okay.
Was good you called. Wish I'd had the chance to. Come a long way to get here, haven't we? Just think. It all started in a fucking landfill.
Then you tried to kill me.
See exactly what I mean? Trying to save your sorry hide now. You can let me do that. Or you can try Panam and her tarmac rats. But then their lives will weigh heavy on your soul. Or you take Arasaka's deal, but then you'll have your own soul on your conscience.
Okay, guys, I'm going to cut to after the credits have rolled and things have unlocked to show you what happens, like, post-game or whatever. Like, there's a few minor items that are unlocked. And I'm going to save each of these endings for their own episode. How you doing, chooms? So this is what happens when you choose just one last gig after you finish one of the endings. Here's your reward. Congrats, you've completed the main storyline of Cyberpunk 2077. Here are your rewards. Gorilla Arms. Already got legendary Gorilla Arms. What's this? An access token. A key to a room on the Ibunike. What's that? It's common. Emptiness. And the Militech Berserk. Iconic. Cool. I wonder what this is supposed to be. That's weird. Okay, so those are the items you get. Tarot card Devil. Oh. I'm still missing one. Maybe unlocked if I give it time. Anything? Nothing? Okay. Alright, so what's there left to do? Let's go to the Ibunike. Abunike. Ah, there's our girl. So that's pretty much the end of this series. So which one of the endings is your personal canon, guys? What is your happy ending or best ending or whatever? Okay, this is us. I remember now. It's right over here. Feels weird coming here during the daylight. Alright, so doing one of the endings, get the card off of Adam Smasher. And that access card opens up a secret room on the Ibunike. So let's see what's in the secret room. I believe it's over here. Here it is. Open sesame. Alright, so this is Adam Smasher's little secret stash, so like spare parts for his suit, some badass guns, some turrets, an arsenal of things, and crafting spec Bao Jing Tong. Cool. Rewriting synaptic pathways. And that's pretty much it. Cool, cool. Let's make one. I might be out of crafting. Yeah, I don't have any crafting materials. Okay, so that's pretty much it for that. But you know what? I just realized there's something I forgot. One more thing I forgot to do. So let's go do that. Alright, let's fix this. Movie. Alright, let's get in, boys.
Bet you anything you're gonna scream like a little girl.
I'll take that bet. Here we go. Yeah, I think this is a fitting ending to the series, guys. I want you to know how grateful I am that you gave my channel a chance, that you watched my Cyberpunk videos. I'm super stoked, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the various different endings. I'm gonna do them all, starting from worst to what I consider canon. I appreciate you guys who have been liking my videos. I appreciate you guys subscribing to my channel, giving an unknown like me a chance. Woo! One of the few moments of levity here. Raise those hands, V. Oh, this is awesome. I wish there was more things like this in the game. Woo! Woohoo! This is so great.
You seeing this?
The loop! Oh, this is so great.
Yeah!
Fuck yeah!